Okay, so I'm going to show you how to start off creating shapes in Onshape. So we're looking at the CAD Academy Bronze blocks, beginning off with this very simple number 1, which is just a cuboid. Just a reminder that each of the little grid squares on the sides of the blocks is 10 mil. So this cuboid is going to be 60 mil by 50 mil high by 40 mil deep. So how are we going to create that? We're going to start by creating a new document in Onshape, and I'm going to call that bronze blocks, and I'm going to put all my bronze blocks into this shape. Now to create a shape in Onshape, a 3D shape in Onshape, we need to start by drawing a sketch. We're going to start with a 2D shape and pull that into 3 dimensionals using the extrude command. So beginning, all of our shapes will be a sketch. Helpfully, Onshape asks, right, select a plane, select a surface on which to draw that sketch. So we need to pick one of these 3 planes. It doesn't really matter to begin with, so I'm going to hit the front one, and I'm going to use this view cube in the top right corner and select front just to spin it round so that I can see straight on the plane I'm going to be drawing on. So first shape here I'm going to draw is going to be 60 by 50, so it's a rectangle, so I can hit the rectangle. I'm going to use corner rectangle. There's 2 options. Let's select corner rectangle, and we're going to start by selecting the midpoint here. It snaps with an orange and a square to that midpoint, so I'm going to click, I'm going to move my cursor and then click again. I've now got an option to put a size in. There's a little white box highlighted. If I type the 6 and 0, no, don't press backspace or anything else, just literally type 6 and 0, hit enter. Let's put my dimension on that width. Now it's jumped to the other box, and I want to put 5, 0 and enter. If you make a mistake at that point, I'm just going to right click my mouse and I'm going to escape the rectangle tool so I get this cursor. I can now select parts of my sketch, so I could hover over, I can select that number, and if I wanted to I could change it to correct it if I made a mistake. Okay, so same with the other one here. That is now the right size, so we need to finish that. We're going to tick, yep, sketch is done. In my 3D world, I can use my right click of my mouse to orbit around. You can see I've got my profile, so it's a closed loop, but it's got no thickness. It's not a 3-dimensional shape yet. So we're going to use this tool here, the extrude tool. We're going to select the shape that we want to extrude, which in our case is the only shape. We're going to set the size here to 40. If I just press enter, it gives me a preview of what it's going to look like. And if I'm happy with that, I can press the tick. So that is the right shape for our first block. Again, if we make a mistake, we can go back to these. We can double click on the extrude one. We could change that size if we'd done that wrong. It didn't look right. We can even go back to our original sketch by either right clicking and editing, or just by double clicking, and again we can change sizes here. So everything we do, we can go back and change if we need to. So if we're happy with that, let's call that bronze 1 or block 1 by renaming. I'm right clicking down the bottom here and I call that block 1, and that's block 1 complete.